What's up, YouTube family? Thank you for tuning in to another video. We got to start holding people accountable for their actions. We got to be strong in the statements that we make when we explain ourselves about certain things that an individual is doing that we feel is not right. We got to speak on it and stand on it in strength, not be timid. Speak on their bad behavior. Speak on the things that you noticed when there's a disagreement, when you guys are not seeing eye to eye on things. And if you just start to realize that this person just deflects anything and everything you have to say and shifts the blame onto you, like you're responsible, cut them off. Cut them off and never look back. Could trust and believe accountability is a strength. In order to have a healthy relationship, either romantic or friendship, accountability is the only way to move past in a healthy way and to grow and, of course, strive to not make the same mistake. But we live in a world today where accountability is like kryptonite to a lot of people. Accountability is one of those things to where, it's not in their vocabulary, and it's sad. These are dangerous people, folks. People who are not accountable, people who always play victim, people who always want to put the blame on other people, thinking that they're saints, that they cannot do wrong. Avoid these people, because all they'll do is drain your energy. All they'll do is keep you in their loop, especially being an empath, of course, especially if you want to make amends and keep the peace. They're just going to keep on bringing you in that toxic cycle. So the minute someone shows you that they'll never take responsibility for their actions, that you're always a bad guy, cut them off immediately. Block and never look back. Let them sit in their own misery. Let God's judgment take place, and only will once you're out the way. Because think about it. God doesn't want you around company that is draining your energy, that's not reciprocating, that is always shifting the blame about things that they actually caused themselves, them causing turmoil, them causing just disagreements, them just creating conflict just for the fun of it. They tend to manipulate you, gaslight you, do things to make you feel less than. And every time you fall for the bait, it never gets better, because they don't see a need to reflect. They don't see a need to change, because you're always there. Leave these people alone. Let God deal with them. No one is worth your peace. And if your peace feels like it's being drained, then it's time to leave. We're in these times where, sometimes it's better just to be by yourself until God and his divine timing brings the people that he has for you to your life. And test these spirits. You got to test them. Everyone could be on their best behavior in the beginning, but in due time, or rather short time, you'll start to see the real them. You'll start to see who they really are. That's why you got to take your time with people, especially now. And it's not the people necessarily, but it's the spirits that are in them, because this is a spiritual journey. Everyone has a spirit. And sometimes, especially you being an empath, you being a child of God, you attract toxic people like that who don't take accountability. It's just inevitable. You attract good people as well, but toxic people, they're drawn to you, they're drawn to your light. And that's one thing I realized during my journey, is that, when you're trying to walk this path and your faith is in God, and, you want to live, a righteous lifestyle to the best of your ability, here comes these toxic individuals. So you got to beware. Trust that feeling inside your gut when you think that you're doing too much and this person not reciprocating, because you're not wrong. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, that you're wrong, because it's all manipulation to get you continuously chasing, continuously giving them validation. Man, they don't deserve an ounce of it. If they're not healthy, if they're not emotionally mature, because a lot of these people who do things like that, who don't take accountability, they're emotionally immature. And you can tell just by the way they respond to being questioned about things. You could tell that they're just, something's not right, how they just lash out. So stay away from these people. Hope this has just encouraged someone who's probably going through this, because I'm sure there's a lot, this happens every day. But find the strength. It's not worth sticking around. If they're going to change, you don't need to be around them. And most people who continuously do these things, they're not going to change. They'll only get worse. And God, those people that are like that, more than likely than not, God has already gave them over to a reprobate mind. So there's no help in these people. Stay away, stay in prayer, and ask God for guidance. Until next time, YouTube, peace.